Hey, Becky from Bella Rose Kisses here. I'm feeling a little out of place. That's because I did this 1960s look inspired by Twiggy. I guess she was popular in the mid to late 60s, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but she had this exaggerated eye makeup look and these odd bottom lashes. But you know what? People did it back in the 60s and I bet you it was absolutely fabulous back in the day. Now, I don't think I would do this except for this makeup video for YouTube. But I hope you enjoy it. It's a little different. I normally try to do the natural makeup looks for our vintage styles, but today we tried one that was a little bit different. As you can tell, I have these odd lines on my face. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. Exaggerated, painted on lashes. I like that. I did very neutral lips and cheeks. So I have nude pink on here, very natural brows, and I tried my best to do a beehive. It could definitely be more beehivey, but I'm not gonna lie, I do like my hair like this. I've liked my hair so far for all of these, but anyway, let's see how I do this right now. I already have on my Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer. I have that on because I like to put that on ahead of time so that it can dry. So I'm just gonna go with my regular foundation, which right now is Almond. I'm not gonna do anything fancy with my foundation. We're just gonna apply that like normal. Cover up everything. I did not do anything crazy on their face, like foundation wise. And again, I'd like to have my hair a little poofier, but if it's not poofy enough for pictures, I'll redo it and poof it up a bit. I could probably use a little bit more there. I did remove makeup I had on earlier today to put this on. I always get up my hairline, but I'm trying not to mess up my hair either. I go up behind my ears, down there. Okay, so we're just gonna call that good. That's not the focus today. The focus is those crazy eyes. Okay, so brows were not anything spectacular. They were just groomed, fairly natural. So I'm not gonna do much with them. I'm just gonna use my MOCA Java here. Oh, how if I grab MOCA Java? There you go, MOCA Java. Okay, we're gonna use MOCA Java. That would have been funny to have mulberry in my lashes, eyebrows, whatever they are. Okay, so nothing crazy here. Just kind of filling them in a little bit. Very natural. Thank goodness the skinny pluck brows are back until we get to the 2000s. I look back at pictures down, I'm like, what was I thinking? Like, why didn't somebody tell all of us, every single one of us, that our brows looked horrible? Like, that's so bad. Because believe me, I ran into the eyebrow police. My days as a TV news anchor reporter. There was a lady. She didn't like my eyebrows. She didn't like my friend Jamie's eyebrows either. I call her the eyebrow police. They actually did white down here. So what I'm gonna do, instead of using like candlelight as a base, I'm gonna use white concealer, which I do often anyway. But we're gonna do white concealer. Ta-da! White concealer as a base. Probably got too much, but I guess it doesn't really matter because they had some crazy white stuff going on. Blue was also very popular. I'm not gonna be afraid to take it up because some of their looks, they had their eyebrow, why can't I speak? Their eye makeup all the way up to their brows. Interesting stuff. Now we're gonna see if I can do this with this brush. I may have to do a, yeah, I have to do a more concentrated brush. Actually, Then I can cover it back up with my foundation. I got white under there. And I have never tried painting on my bottom lashes, but we're gonna try it today. So there's definitely some white there. Okay, then I'm gonna go back with my foundation brush and get the actual skin portion. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry while we do my blush, which was very, very, very muted, very neutral. Did not do much for blush at all. And their lips were also nude, so to speak. So I'm gonna take Mulberry. This is actually a ShadowSense. ShadowSense is so versatile, you can use it. I've already used it on my brows. You can use it as concealer or like under eye base, eyeshadow base. You could contour with it. You can use it as blush, as I'm about ready to do. Again, very, very quiet color for blush. Nothing crazy in the face here. Witch Hazel is a must. And yes, after the 60s, we'll do the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. I need to do 2010 because we were just in that decade. Okay. I've been torn between, this is why you do Witch Hazel, because all that gunk gets on your lips. I've been torn between Nude Pink and Rose Quartz. I really don't know which one. I think I'm gonna go with Nude Pink only because I feel like it's more nude. Totally makes sense, right? Totally rad. Okay. And I should hardly cover off that element before I take a picture. Okay. 3 thin layers all one direction, and then we went to our eyes. And then obviously I'm gonna repoof off my hair. You touch it and it's tacky, it is not dry. If it's dry, it's dry. Again, I'm going for my Twiggy look with my eyes. Twiggy had some different eyes in the 60s, I tell ya. I haven't actually tried it yet, so we're gonna see if I can do it right. That might be kind of interesting. I wish I could have more beehived. Let it dry. Nude pink, cause it was nude. Nude colors on the lips and the cheeks. Much better when I can talk. Talking's kind of my thing, and it's tough for me when I can't talk. Okay, so for the eyes, strange things are going on in the 60s. They had this, like, for the Twiggy look, they had this black line kind of up here, and then they had their eyeshadow, and then they had another black, and then they did, they drew in a few fake lashes on the bottom. Have not tried it myself, so we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. A smaller brush, kind of like this, and I'm just gonna get it. It was very defined. I'm gonna see if I can do this way. If not, I may actually use the actual eyeliner. Like legit, that's how it was, but I feel like it needs to be thinner. But now I'm kind of committed. So maybe let it like fix the end, but I'm gonna go on the other side and do the same thing. Oopsie. Like when you, that eye is way better. Ooh, I screwed that one up. Oh man, that's not good at all. It's we can fix it. So I'm gonna have to go in with my snow, because the concealer is just a base, it wasn't like the actual thing. Oh, that's totally different. That eye is perfect, this eye not so much. And I don't have all my tools to fix it because my kid is asleep. Trying to figure out how I can fix this here. I will fix it, don't worry. Thinner brush. There we go. Because I'm gonna have to go on the bottom anyway, because this does not need to be this thick, but I needed it to catch up, like height-wise. And I do have different shaped eyes, as far as like this one goes down farther, so I always have a difficulty with that. But this, okay, let's see what we can do with the snow, and then I'm going to come back in and fix how it comes down. Oh, you know what? I did not grab snow, I grabbed Whisper Pink, which is actually not that bad. So this is Whisper Pink, this is close to white, the snow. But honestly, it'll be fine. What I'm trying to do here is pat it into place. I don't want to blend these. I want this to be a nice solid chunk, but keep in mind that was not a perfect line. I should have used eyeliner. If you guys try this, use eyeliner instead of ShadowSense for that little crease thing going on there. How the heck did Twiggy do this all the time, you guys? I will have to go back in to fix the black onyx, I should say. I'm also trying to let this dry a little bit because I put on a little more than I normally put on. And I will have to go back and probably with my pencil to fix that line. It's a really weird, funky thing, and this eye is totally jacked up. So we're gonna start working on this eye. This is gonna take a little more than that eye. Cause I got way too much onyx here. You live and you learn. What I'm trying to do here is clean up this line a little bit to make it not as thick. Because it was a thick line, but not this thick. Like I said, they had some funky stuff. In the 60s. This is one kind of look. This is Twiggy. I gotta be careful here not to blend because I have onyx and I don't want to blend the onyx. I want to put the Whisper Pink on top. Then I'll go back in with a pencil and fix what I can. That's getting there. Obviously they're totally different shapes. Again, I always have that issue, whether it's a 60s look or something else. This is the most difficult one I've done so far. I really like that one. This is how it's supposed to look. That is not how it's supposed to look. This may require some post video fixing. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to muddy it up a little bit. This one actually looks not bad at all. I'll try to picture a Twiggy next to me. Let's see what I can do with my black pencil. Okay, so like you could see the end of their line on many of the looks. It's like it ended because I'm gonna still put eyeliner on too. This is the one that's all jacked up. yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is kind of finish this, and then off camera, I will do my best to fix that so that when I take pictures, or I'll just take pictures from the side. But that is literally how it was. Okay, looking at my brush that had white on it, to do a little bit up here. So I'll fix that a bit. It's better than it was, but it's not perfect. So we still have more to do. And then, not my look, their look. I saw a lot of white, but I saw a lot of blue. Like, a lot of blue. I think Twiggy had hers up more, but this one's not bad. I could have gone for one of the more natural looks, but I felt like we need to try something adventurous, and here we are. Not horrible. This is gonna be the part that's gonna be super tricky. They drew on some of their lashes on the bottom. Put some powder on. I have this Starry Sky glitter applicator. So they did a little bit of white and a little, so they did the, looks like they did the fake lashes first and then they did the real ones. So let's just see how this goes on. If I have a different brush. That's kind of what they did. I wish it was like regular black, not glittery, but honestly, in pictures, you're probably not gonna be able to tell that it's glitter. Oop, and that's all dragged up. Oh man. I can fix it a little bit. Okay, we'll go over here and see what we're doing. This just seems really bizarre to me, and I kind of questioned it. But I saw it in multiple places. And it looks like I did those longer than that one. Oh man. So I'm gonna let that dry. I can probably do my top lashes. Oh, I thought the other ones dry. And they did a lot of false lashes too, to go on with these fake weird things. Again, I went for the Twiggy look. She's kind of like mid to late 60s. And she had these funky eye things going on. And I may have to clean up this eye before I take a picture. Oh, it just feels weird. Totally feels weird. Yeah, they had these weird lashes where they did fake lashes on top, but they drew in fake lashes on the bottom, which is just really weird. And it looks like they did those first compared to mascara. Oh, this feels weird and I feel like a clown. See, I'm afraid I'm gonna blur that, or like, I wish not dry all the way. There may be some cleanup here in post-production. Twiggy, what are you thinking, girl? That's all I gotta say. Okay, so we'll review real quick what I did here. So I just did regular face. I have on my Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer as a base. And then I have on my Almond foundation because that is the color that is good for me. I have on Mulberry Shadow Sense as blush because I'm out of my like pouty pink that would have been best. I used Nude Pink that did nude lips back in the day. Very natural brows, so I just used Mocha Java in those. They did white in the rim here, which I'm gonna have to go back in and kind of touch that up off camera so I can actually see. They did this weird thing where you could like literally see like the end of it. They did a lot of blue, a lot of white, saw some greens. This was like some Twiggy, she was like some fashion icon, and this is like the thing she did. I'm not sure why. And I tried to do a beehive, but if you see the back here, it's really not, it's a ponytail. So, and then my wardrobe, my personal wardrobe, does not have a lot of 60s fashion in it, so I picked this. Oh, and the eyebrows, they did exaggerated eyelashes, exaggerated eyelashes. They drew them in on the bottom. And as you can tell, I've never done that before, so it could use some work. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this 1960s inspired makeup look. If you'd like to see more, obviously subscribe right here on YouTube. And see what I have up my sleeve next. We still have to do the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and I'll post them all right here when I am done. For now, have a fabulous day. Bye!